Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of The Last of Us. In the last episode, Joel and Ellie ran into a whole town that's been taken over by this group of hunters that have overthrown Fedra, are now running the whole area. You know, they get chased, they get into a scuffle, and now that they're laying low and hiding, we see these intimate moments of Joel and Ellie starting to actually bond. And for the first time, we got 2 firsts from Joel in this episode that we haven't seen at least since the first episode, and that is him smiling and him actually inquiring about Ellie's past. The episode ended with both of them being awoken in their little hideout by Henry and Sam, who have been evading the hunters, as well as they seemingly had some involvement in the death of the leader of this group's brother. In addition to all of that, there's something bubbling and a brewing beneath the surface of this here town that Kathleen knows about, but she's way more concerned about finding Henry and Sam and getting revenge for her brother than taking care of what will probably end up being the more immediate threat. With that said, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this episode. And if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so winning your own footage to sync up with the time codes of my reaction the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while, so you're going to way support the channel. If you enjoy this reaction, which I hope you do, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and hop into episode 5. Here we go. Oh, are we seeing the day they took the zone back? Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit.
I'm not Fedra. Lucky for you. No one here has to die. Yeah, we could put you on trial. You're all guilty, so that's how that'll go.
Oh my God.
Where is Henry? I guess they don't know. Keivonn.
He's with Edelstein.
She's cold, man.
Edelstein
But I get
is
it.
a collaborator.
I swear, I've told you everything I know.
Of course you have. You're a rat.
Are we really putting them on trial?
No, we are not really putting them on trial. When you're done, burn the bodies. It's faster.
And that explains the pile of bones that we saw smoking last episode too. That's cute, man. And sad. Aw. Okay. Aw. That's so fucking sweet. Here's Joel. So they probably did follow them up into that building, because if they already got eyes on them, it would be extremely like coincidental if they just happened it up in the same room in the same place. So they probably were following them. We had to get some information, maybe to see them if they would be a possible ally. And in this world, you can never be too careful.
Joel.
All right,
Joel.
and we're all caught up now.
We don't want to hurt you. We want to help you. Okay. I don't know what the next step is with something like this. If I lower my gun, we didn't hurt you, so you don't hurt us. Right?
That's right.
Oh, I don't know, man. This is Joel.
Fucking tone, man.
That's just the way he sounds. He has an asshole voice. Joe, tell him he's okay.
Everything is great.
Dude.
Fuck. Okay.
Everything is awesome.
My name's Henry. It's my brother Sam. I'm the most wanted man in Kansas City. Although right now, my guess is you're running a close second.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Joel. Look, you ate. We didn't kill each other. Let's call this a win-win and move on.
All I'm betting. Now y'all came up here to get a view of the city and plan a way out. And when the sun's up, I'll show you one.
It's an interesting choice to make Sam deaf.
Now I know where to go, but I don't know how to make it through alive. Not if it's just me and Sam.
You seem capable enough. You're armed.
And wrong, and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard that in a long time.
So how are we getting out?
Boom.
Kansas City has a subway?
No, but they do have maintenance tunnels. There's a bunch of buildings all put up by the city developers. And they share these tunnels, including there's an embankment on the other side of the houses. We head down, pedestrian bridge over the river. Free as a bird.
Yeah, you're right. It's a great plan. So what do you need me for?
Know what else is underground, though? That quaking ass floor.
You want us going into a tunnel?
Everyone thinks that it's full of infected, including Kathleen, which means that we're not going to be running into any of her people. You see, what I know is it's empty.
You been down there?
No.
It won't be this time.
What if there's more?
Or one of those blind ones that sees like a bat.
Wait, you ran into a clicker.
2 of them.
And you're still alive. You see? You're the right people. If it gets bad down there, we turn around.
It's the first time they said it out loud.
Oh, that's your great plan?
No, that's my dicey as fuck plan.
At least he's real.
Tell.
At least he's being honest.
It's your only shot.
I love it. I love it. Dude, he looks like just like Henry too, man.
Get your gun out.
Hey! Official green light.
You see? It's empty. The plan is good.
The plan is good. We've been down here 2 seconds. We don't know anything.
Dad's kind of a pessimist.
I'm
Not my
dad.
The quickness in which they both answered. Yeah, like, why would you just be like, yeah, go, without checking anything yet? And that's not on Sam, that's on Henry. Like, he was like, go ahead.
Hey, I love these. I have issues 4, 5, 6, 11. Ah, so cool.
Oh, that's so cute, man.
You know, I wasn't exactly telling you the truth before. About me not killing someone.
Maybe not directly.
But you get it, though. You might not be her father, but you were someone's. See, I can tell.
We waited long enough.
Such a good scene, man. Some interesting choices, interesting changes. Oh, dude, this gives me some like Left 4 Dead PTSD. How often to be like just right down there around the left, a witch, a weeping.
So we crossed the river and then what? Where are you gonna go?
Don't know yet.
Well, we're going to Wyoming. What? It's a huge state. It can fit 2 more people.
Yeah. Maybe we just call this one a success and say our fond farewells.
No, he'll change his mind. Trust me. This is how he goes. He's like, no, Ellie, never, ever, ever happening. And I'm like, I'm gonna ask you a million more times, and he...
Oh my god. Oh. God, I knew that was coming too, and like, it still got me. I didn't know, but I figured.
What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here! Oh shit!
Yeah, no, you're not.
We're gonna go around, try to get in the house through the back, and then I'll take him out.
But if you go out there, he's gonna kill you.
It's dark and he has shit aim. Nobody's gonna kill me.
He's gonna kill us.
Do you trust me? Put the gun down. Slide it over to me. And then stay up here for another hour. Please don't do it. Please.
Dude, I think Joel's kind of changing a little bit. I feel like episode 1 Joel wouldn't have given that. Oh no. Giving him that chance.
Anthony, hold them where they are. We're almost
Great. Dude. God, dude. This is awesome. Yes. Go, 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 go. Get.
But did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
He's just a fucking kid.
Wow.
Kids die, Henry. They die all the time. You think the whole world revolves around him? That he's worth everything? Well, this
He's the future,
is
man.
what happens when you fuck with fate.
Oh, fuck off.
It ends the way it ends.
Oh, God. Shouldn't have left that unchecked. Yo, my God. Holy shit, that was so much more than I expected to come out of that. Dude. Oh my lord. Dude. Yes. Oh. Oh! 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 Fatality, man. Oh, it's a little kid. Oh, 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 whoa! I love that they all have like variety. Like every infected has like its own unique look. I mean, they're all extras, but like, I love that little detail. Oh! Dude, Ellie is one brave little bad bitch, man. Love her. Oh, Fuck you. Well. God. Oh, that smash cut. To that silence. God. Dude, that was insane. That whole segment was like, I hate saying this. I hate being like that guy, man. But like, that was just like that whole section. Joel in the tower. Everything was just so like one for one. Oh my God. It was so good. There's so many of them. That was such a wild, well put together scene. And Ellie, man, getting in there.
Is it still you inside? Oh, fuck. My blood is medicine. Promise.
Are you okay? Easy. Henry, give me the gun. Henry, give me the gun. What did I do? Henry, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Give me the gun, Henry. Give me the gun.
They somehow managed to make that so much more heartbreaking. The night with Ellie. Just these small changes.
Which way's west? Let's go.
Oh, wow. That's such an interesting parallel to episode 2. My God, man. Seriously, man, there's some small, subtle changes throughout this. 'Cause otherwise, like, most of that played out mostly the same. But there's these, like, small little tweaks that, I don't know, for me, maybe it's just me, made that whole interaction so much more heartbreaking. And that's knowing that it was coming, too. Like, that hope and that desperation. I don't know if Ellie truly believed that her blood being mixed into the wound would really do anything. I don't know if she was hoping against hope. I mean, she knows that she can't be infected, but she doesn't know how that can be used to help somebody else like that. So she just hoping. Like, she made a friend. Probably one of her first friends in years. The tweaks to Sam and Henry's background, too, their involvement with this group. In the games, they were just with a random group of people who were making their way through this town to get from point A to point B. And this town was just in the middle. They didn't have this dynamic, this relationship with these Ravengers, these rebels that have holed up here. That added some depth to Sam, which, I keep getting their names mixed up, Henry. Because what that did, it gives yet another character that we can parallel Joel through. You know, he damned somebody great, somebody good, a great leader to save someone he loved, and damn everybody else around him for that. And he feels that guilt, which I think goes to show that he still has his moral compass in place. It's just he's now having to live with that choice that he condemned somebody else in exchange for his brother's life. You see Joel slowly changing in like these subtle ways the longer he spends out in the world with Ellie. Like I said earlier, I do not think that Joel, the Joel that we met after that flash forward 20 years after Sarah's death, the one that just coldly dumped that child's body into that pyre, I don't think he would have given that old man a second thought. I think he would have shot him before that guy even knew he was there. And he opened up. Maybe not opened up, but like he entertained the idea of helping these two get through this. And seeing Ellie playing with Sam and interacting, their love of comics and just kind of just the interaction together, it just makes it just shows this gradual evolution. But we're also kind of seeing, at least what I was talking about there at the end there, what it reminded me of, and I don't know if it was wholly intentional. I am very curious to listen to this week's podcast just to kind of see. When Joel, he was with Tess, and he lost that person that he cared about. When they walked away from that tragedy, he coldly left Ellie there while she reflected on that loss. You know, she was the one still holding that attachment. She was the one that felt that guilt. Sure, Joel felt his pain, but he pressed forward because that's what you do in this world. Flash forward to this episode. Who's the one lingering? It was Joel this time. You know, he had only just met these people, but he related to the struggle, to that connection, whether it be Sarah or whether it now be Ellie. We see that wall coming down. And it was him that was lingering over this grave, contemplating this loss, this tragedy. It's like he's starting to feel again. And then you have, on the flip side of that, who's the first one to walk away? Which way's west? Ellie closing off in a way. I don't know. I like that parallel because it's showing how this world can change somebody so easily. Like Ellie's losing her innocence in this whole thing right now, while Joel is, you know, learning to open back up again and feel things. But that whole sequence, though, at the town with that street leading up to that house with the sniper perched up on top of it, that whole segment was like exactly from the game, man. And again, I love the depth that they've added to these NPCs that they ran across with Perry, with Kathleen. I love that, like, the people that really kind of cling to this world maybe you're not the most morally composed. As good as her brother was, he's not the one that's around. She is. And she doesn't see herself as good or a saint or anything like that. And she's like, I've done terrible things, and that's how we survive. She's like what Joel was / could be. And again, it's these themes of love and how does love affect you? Like the terrible things you do out of love, the great things you can do out of love. Like, I love that push and pull of it. And the wildness and the chaos of that truck exploding and collapsing the groundways to unleash this horde of infected and this bloater coming out and about, man. Oh my God. Like, there's no spores chucking or anything like that, but they got the tankiness of it down. It looks so good. All the infected looked amazing and so unique and different. Like, each one obviously was its own individual actor. And then you had that twisty, twirly, limber, gymnastic motherfucker just hopping around, like scooping and flipping over herself. Holy shit, that was kind of terrifying. The body performers that they get to do these infected, man, are top notch. And like, they all had like their own unique aesthetic. I liked it. I mean, in the games, like, you run into, like, there's some variations in the character models and stuff, but there's only so many. But, like, this, they did a really great job in making it feel like a living, breathing community hive where they all were once this individual, now part of this thing. And I love that they were setting it up. Like, we had the bubbling, quaking, collapsed floor back in the main part of the city. And they were setting up, oh no, the tunnels. So they forced all the infected down to the tunnels. They're underground. We're fine. But then it's like, oh, they also cleared them all out. Well, they had to go somewhere because they didn't leave any trace if that was the case. They all just kind of migrated somewhere else. We know they have these rooted networks under the ground, expanding, and they just popped a nugget, man. Boom! And just the floodgates were released. This show's so fucking good. Yeah, man, I don't know what to touch on right now. We might touch on more once we get into the breakdowns that are going to come out in the next day or two. So keep an eye out for those. But guys, I want to know what you thought. People who haven't played the game, people that have, how do you feel about these little changes? How do you feel about the execution for you all? Did you see any of this stuff coming if you've not played the games at all? And I'm wondering, how did you feel about the execution yourself? Give me all the thoughts. But I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're not already, and we'll carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Melito, Robert Aguiano, Raven McGann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, and Josh Lee. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.